guys, okay, story time of Bethany pulling a Bethany. I don't know how many times I've broken down from not getting gas, but I just recently had one when I was pregnant and I literally had to push my own car, like put it in neutral, like be in my door and push it back, and I was pregnant. Yeah, it's awesome. But I don't have service on my phone right now. I wouldn't call anybody anyways because I just wouldn't. But earlier, okay, so I had to go to Milford because I had therapy. On my way to Milford, I'm sitting there going, you know, I really hate how I know how to, you know, navigate through Worcester, and I know how to navigate through Milford, and blah, 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 and I know where I am, and I know where I'm going, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, because it's not that I have bad memories in Worcester. I only went up to Worcester, never mind. But in Milford, I lived here with my ex-boyfriend and my friend, her boyfriend, her kid, and like other people were just in and out. Actually, my ex-boyfriend's best friend is my neighbor. Like, he moved, like I can look at him out my window. I don't do that, but like, yeah. So anyways, so it's funny because like I lived with him already, so it's like just funny. But anyways, so I'm going to therapy. They have a detour, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because just like, what the fuck? Like, just what the fuck? And like, whatever. I'm thinking of other things that went on that I could say, but it's not worth it because it's not. Anyways, so they had a detour. It's my last day of therapy with my therapist. I hope that made sure that that sounded correct. Today was my therapist's last day. Okay. So I got her a gift, and it was really cute, and I wrote something really sentimental, and then she gave me something, but I don't know where it is. It's in my purse somewhere. I know where it is. I'm not like, you know, ungrateful. But so I wanted to like make sure I made it, and I forgot when I was writing out her thing. I was like, oh, I'm on fucking 0. But my car goes a really long time, so I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, I don't need to worry about it. And then I forgot how long I actually was on 0 for. And I guess I was on 0 for a long time, but I feel like that's not true, but whatever. So it is what it is. I broke down regardless. So I get out of therapy, and I'm like, all right, let's go home. I was on my way to the gas station, and all of a sudden I feel put, and I'm like, yep, here it is. So thank God I was near a street. I pulled over, had to park pretty much on somebody's sidewalk. Well, it was their house, and then there wasn't a sidewalk, actually. Whatever. Hold on. Yeah. So then I'm like, all right, let's get my fucking little tank thing and put my key in my bra, put my jewel in my bra, put my debit card in my bra. Let's go. So I'm going towards the one that I was going to originally, and then I'm like about to cross into the church to do like onto Winter, whatever, it doesn't matter. I know where I'm going. But I'm like, oh no, there's one down there near Tedeschi's. Can I just tell you, it's like an extra like 10-12 minute walk, and I'm like, oh yeah, Bethany, you know where you are? You know, like, you've lived in Milford so long, right? Like, you knew where you were. I was like, yeah, fuck you, Bethany. Like, talking to myself, but not really, because I'm really nice to myself, because I love myself, and I deserve to have kind people around me, so I'm nice to myself. But anyways, so what happened was, I'm walking, and I'm like playing with the tank, like whatever. Most people would be all pissed off, and I'm just like, ah. So I'm like singing to myself, and then I'm thinking, and whatever, I'm just having fun. And then that's when I realized like how far I actually had more to go. And then I was like laughing to myself. I got gas on myself a little bit from flipping the thing, and I'm just laughing. People were driving by, and I'm like, and I wasn't wanting somebody to pick me up, and I'm just like, huh, I'm surprised nobody has yet. Anyways, so I went there. I actually passed my old apartment on Pearl Street, and then I had to go across to the laundromat because I know somebody that works there, and I was gonna see if they were there, because then I would have asked them to just drive me back after I got gas in the tank thing. And she wasn't there. So I got gas and I started walking. And this time I was like, all right, I know where I am. Like, I know back cuts, I know shortcuts, like whatever. So my expedition starts. So I'm going, like, in between the church, the basketball court, near Pheno Field. Well, near Pheno Field. And then I'm on, like, a random street, and some guy comes up, and he's in this nice fucking big-ass truck. It was clean, it was cold, like, it was just beautiful. And I'm, like, sweating, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like, I have sweat all over your car right now. And he's like, what do you mean? I, like, lift up my leg. I'm like, look, there's sweat everywhere. He's like, oh, it's okay. He's Brazilian. So then I'm like, oh, you know, like, you gotta make conversation, and I'm just good at that. So I was like, so, you know, how's your day? Oh, good day. He's like, I'm like, oh, you know, did you coming home from work? You going to work? He's like, oh, no work today. I'm like, what do you do? Convenience store. And then I was like, oh, okay. He's like, he said something about, like, I'm going to play soccer or something. And I was like, oh! I was like, my kid is, like, into soccer a lot. So then we get into soccer, and we're talking about the Euro games, and then, like, he's looking at me like, how does this blonde, like, girl, like, I mean, I know blonde girls, but, like, I come off bubbly and, like, blonde. Like, not, like, a dumb blonde, but I'm not a dumb blonde whatsoever, but, like, I'm klutzy, and I'm clumsy, and I'm just, like, Bethany. So, like, I just come off as something that people find out that I'm way more than I first appearance. Anyways, and I love that because I'm mysterious. Anyways, so I'm like talking to this guy about like the Euro games and everything, and then he's like, oh, how old your boy? And I'm like 15, and he goes, he's so funny. So then I'm explaining like the tank thing, because it's fucking annoying as hell. I know how to do it, but like it's annoying. So I'm telling him, he's like, oh, no, I know how. Because other guys that have helped me didn't know how to do it. So I had to do it. And I was like, I don't care, but I need to get over there right now. I got it. So he pretty much like brings me over, and like we go over to the thing, and he's pumping the gas, and he actually did it right. And he actually showed me how it was easier to do it, because he did it so easily. And I'm like, I've done it like that before, but now I can't figure out how to do it the right way. So, you know, whatever. There's a cop. So anyways, so I'm just like talking to this guy, and he looks at me. What did he say? Oh, I was like, we were talking about the Euro game still. And then he goes, I go, yeah, I think my kid wanted Turkey to win because they're the last one to win. He goes, no, Uruguay. I was like, oh yeah, you're right, Uruguay. I was like, they got the penalty and, you know, whatever. And so, he's looking at me like, what the fuck? He goes, and I'm like, you like Neymar? And he's like, yeah, Neymar, a good player. I was like, did he go to PSG? He's like, yes, he did. And I'm like, all right. And I was like, I'm really like disappointed that like Suarez didn't play on Uruguay, because he's like older and they don't have him play as much, and so whatever. And then I was like, you know, the one that like bites people, and I was like, I love that guy. And he just starts laughing. He goes, white woman. He's just like, beautiful white woman. And I'm like, I'm not sounding like Brazil. I don't know what accent I just did, but I don't think it was Brazilian. Anyways, so he's like old school, you know. So then I'm telling him how like Dawson's grandfather came from Lisbon, you know, Portugal, like we support Portugal. And what did he like? He liked a team called Flamengo in Brazil. I've never heard of that before, ever. I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell Dawson. So I'm telling him how, like, you know, Dawson's Vavoo, he's came from Lisbon. He was in the playoffs or whatever it's called to be like an actual Benfica professional soccer player. His mom died. He came to America. He was like 18. He couldn't go back to like doing all that. So his dream, you know, whatever. You know, he made John his superstar. And then whatever happened with Dawson happened. But John died, so now he's actually, you know, making an effort, which is beautiful. And I'm not being sarcastic. Like, I fucking love that from the bottom of my heart that he finally is. Because it's all whatever. I put Dawson in soccer for a fucking reason, because that's how he could have connected with his dad and his family. And now it's finally happened. Dawson's like going to like, he's going over his Vavoo's house in Fall River for like a whole week. I'm not gonna be able to see him. And he's doing like tryouts for a Barcelona club. So that's cool. So I'm telling this guy that, right? And it's just so funny. He's just like, oh, such beautiful white woman. But he's like touching my arms, but like it wasn't in a creepy way. He was just like, you're so white. And I'm like, I'm Armenian. I was like, I'm not white. And he's like, you're white. He's like, beautiful. It's pure. White woman. I'm just like, yeah, I am. So then, you know, I don't know. It was like just one of those like a stunning kind of like, what's it called? Like surprise. Like, I don't know that like a pretty girl could be nice. I don't freaking know. But it was just like a real, like, I could tell like the way he was talking to me, the way he was looking at me. He was looking at me like so surprised of like the person I was or something. It was just so cool. But like, yeah, so Bethany thought that she knows Milford. She ended up not knowing Milford. She went the complete opposite way. Just Bethany does stuff like that. And why am I talking about myself in the third person? Oh my God, if Jess sees this, she's gonna make fun of me and she's gonna be like, you're ADHD. Well, she's not gonna make fun of me because she really loves me. But because you can't not, it's really hard unless you're jealous. I'm not even going through that because that doesn't even matter. Oh my God, I really do have bad ADHD, but I'm really just hyper because I'm really like happy lately, and it's just like, hey, why not? So, oh my God, I'm home. I think that's the rest of my story. Yeah, but I was pregnant. I had to, on the highway, well, near the highway, I like had to pull over like on the side, and like the highway like to go was like here and it was there. Oh my God, you want to hear something really cool? So okay, so like, okay, you can't see it, but like I'm going down my apartment thing right now. There's one side over here, one street over here, whatever. On this side of the street to go to other apartments, yesterday I was going to the store, and yeah, my phone doesn't work. So I was going to the store, I look over on that like spot, like going down the street, it was raining, but like my side wasn't. It was so weird. It was the coolest thing. And then I don't know why, but all these people started talking to me yesterday when I was going to the store about like the weather. But like, it was women. It wasn't even like men like trying to hit on me or like anything or just talk to me because I'm a girl. Like, it was women, and I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. So like, I just started talking to like these older women about like how that happened. That's the only reason why I brought it up, because I couldn't believe that was happening. I was like, oh my God, it's fucking raining over there. And I was like, holy shit. But yeah, I'm home. I was supposed to be home like 2 hours ago. Actually, no, that's when my appointment was. So I don't know how long. But yeah, that's a Bethany story. I don't know. But hey, it's 3:16. John 3:16. For God, I ever loved the world. Anyways, I think that's my story. That guy was cool though. I gave him like a hug goodbye, and he like wouldn't let go of me. But like in a like an appreciative, like you're a cool person kind of way, not in a creepy way. My therapist did the same thing. Where's my thing? I'm just like talking, and my battery's gonna die. And see, so she put out like this thing, like a bag. I thought she was giving me the bag, and the bag was wicked, kind of like really cool, and I was like, ooh, but this is better. So she said, put your hand in it and grab one. I felt like I just saw something in the camera. Put your hand in the bag and grab one, or you can pick whatever one you want. So I just picked one, but I saw it was the white one, so I kind of like just went for it. And then she takes out a Sharpie and she goes, okay, like write something on it. She's like, either like what you want to do in therapy further, or like ours, whatever. And I was like, and the first thing that came to my mind before she even said it was love, then memories, and then feelings. Because what I want to work on in therapy is letting myself feel my feelings, because every time I'm about to feel a feeling and I'm about to cry and I'm about to like break down, which is what I want, it goes, nope, you're good. It like automatically numbs me like fucking muscle memory. It's like, I don't want that. I want to feel it. I want to work through it. Get that out of my system. Especially when it comes to certain things. Like, I want that out of my system, dude. But anyways, so she's like, all right, write it. And I was like, no, you write it. So she wrote memories of, and then I was like, put a heart for love. And then for me to add it, I'm just going to put like a little black outline. So that was cool. So that was like my little expedition, and I'm on 4 for gas. Because it's not 0. Now what am I going to go do? I don't know. Maybe I'll meditate or something. Nah. No, I don't have to meditate. I can meditate. I can freaking meditate, like mindfully meditate all day. It's easy. But anyways, so yeah. You guys have, my face is so red. You guys have a great day. I'm having a great day. I don't know. I love being a person that can have my car break down and have to go through all that, walk more than I'm supposed to. See, my old apartment on Pearl Street, Joe Testa, it was funny. And then if you go further, like where the laundromat is, I used to live right there too on Court Street. So I was just like, oh yeah. Yeah, that boyfriend, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you guys have a great day. Love yous.